Good morning everyone, Tracy Bish here, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from Central Victoria, Australia. Let's turn that off, sorry about that. Welcome to Tracy's Sunday Challenge. I hope you're excited for this week's challenge. This one's actually a really fun one and I think everyone can join in because it's one of those ones that I think everyone will have things for it. So super excited for this week. The challenge this week is metallics, which, you know, you can create any card with that. I have no idea what she's barking at, but anyway. So let me show you the card that we're going to create. As you're here and watching, please say hello. Let me know where you're watching from if you're new. And yeah, it's always good to see who's on. So I've got a few on, so welcome everyone. So this is the card that we're going to create today. I've gone with gold because one of the new papers in the mini catalogue is the Lights Aglow, and that has so many great metallics in it. Let me show it to you because this is also part of my paper share. So if you were lucky enough to join in the paper share, you'll be getting these papers, which are absolutely gorgeous. Look at these. So one side has the gold foiling, and the other side doesn't, but such beautiful papers. Hi Glenda. Hi Judy. Judy's from Canada, welcome. So this is absolutely gorgeous, perfect for Christmas. There's great Christmas trees and snowflakes. I just love this paper. I think what's really great about all the DSPs in the catalogue, for the mini catalogue, a lot of them are specialty papers, which is really nice. I love the use of silver and gold and all the metallics in them, but you have a good mix of the other side as well. So that is perfect for Halloween, I think. So really, really pretty papers. These are the Lights Aglow. Comes in 6x6 and it's part of a suite, so really cute. And that's what I've grabbed for the front of the card. I've also used a few new products in the mini catalogue. So the Best Witches stamp set, this is adorable. And we're going to be changing this card up a little bit, so it's always fun. And I also have the Celebration tag dies. Now, these you can get in a bundle, but the dies are amazing. So there's two different tags here that you can use. We're using the pocket one, and then you have some great little elements that you can add. Some hearts, balloons, banners. We've got mittens. There are candles and more banners, snowflakes. It's a really, really great die set. Hi Norma. You're in Canada as well. A real rainy day for us today. Oh. Well, I think we're going to get rain here as well. So it's very dark and gloomy today here in Australia. Oh, where I am anyway. Alrighty, so I'm changing this card up a little bit. I did use Balmy Blue with this one. I'm going to use Gorgeous Grape. I don't know why I went with blue, but that's what I picked out, the Balmy Blue. And when I coloured in my little witch, so I heat embossed in the gold, and then I used water painters to colour in. We're changing it up. We're going to use stamping blends, which means that we'll be stamping with mementos. So something a little bit different, but and let me just show you as well. If we pull out the tag here, there we go. We have a little nice area, little pocket tag that we can do a little bit of secret writing in there as well. So as well as inside the card. So I just thought this is a cute little idea and a great show of our metallics. All right, so let's get started. I do have my kit partly ready to go, and the card base is thick basic white that I'm just going to, I've pre-scored it, just going to fold and burnish on my line there. I have a piece of the Lights Aglow DSP. Now all the measurements for this card are over my blog, and there is a link to the blog post in this description. So if you want to have a look at that, go over to my blog. There's more photos. There's everything over there that you can check out as well. Like I said, we are changing to Gorgeous Grape, so it'll be a little bit different. So we have our piece for our pocket tag to go inside, and then I have a piece for our die cutting. I've got a piece of basic white that we're going to do our stamping of our little witch and colouring in. And then I have a piece of gold foil. In the catalogue you'll find gold, silver, there's a whole list of metallic foils that you can purchase. And what I will say is Stampin' Up's foils are very high quality, so I highly recommend you taking a look at those ones. So what we might do is I might do a little bit of the die cutting first before we get going. So we have our tag, and there's two tags that you could use. I'm going with this one because it is a pocket one, whereas this one is just folds over. So this one creates that nice gorgeous little pocket. And we also need that little circle, and these are stitched, so such a great idea. And we're going to cut that from our Gorgeous Grape. So let me bring in the cut and emboss machine, and we can quickly cut those. Has anyone got anything exciting happening over the weekend? My husband's been away again this weekend, so he's coming home sometime today, so that's great. And I've got a little bit of filming to do, so for my paper share and our card class that come with the paper share. So if you didn't take part in my paper share, what it is you get a quarter of a pack of all the DSPs, and we're talking about the mini catalogue with this paper share. So I'm just lining my gold foil up, and on top of the quarter pack of the paper share, you're also getting you're also getting 4 card kits to use with your paper share. And I'm doing the videos up today, and I've got to do the PDFs. And once all the paper arrives, I'll cut them up and send them off. But yeah, you're getting 4 kits, 4 card kits, as well as the paper share. So it's not just an ordinary paper share, which is really fun, I think. Something a little bit different. It gets you crafting straight away with your DSP, which is always really nice. So let me get the cut and emboss machine out of the road, and I'll show you that tag. So it cuts out like that. You've got little score lines that you can press in, and then we're going to add some tear and tape to them to create that little pocket. So these are great if you create your own gift tags, especially at Christmas time, because you could do anything. There's birthday. There's so many different occasions there that you can create your own gift tags. And look, it's a little pocket that you can stick your, let me grab my Gorgeous Grape piece. You can stick a little note down as well. So isn't that gorgeous? I just think that this is a really great idea, and I love it in the gold foil. Alrighty. So next we're going to work on is our little witch. Like I said in my sample, she is heat embossed gold, and then I have watercoloured using my inks. This time around we're going to stamp with the Tuxedo Memento Black, and then we're going to use all our wonderful stamping blends, because I thought I wasn't really totally fond of the watercolouring, and I think the vibrancy of the stamping blends will look really good. So we're using the Highland Heather. There is no Gorgeous Grape in the stamping blends, but they'll look all very similar. Okay, So while I let that dry, I like to leave my memento to dry just a few minutes before I start using my stamping blends. But we can bring in our gorgeous grape card. I am going to heat emboss in gold our little sentiments inside, and for that I have the Best Witches and that cute little frog there as well. So let me bring those in. Because this week's theme is metallics, I wanted to do a little bit of heat embossing. I try and do a bit of heat embossing anyway, but I love heat embossing. It's one of my favourite techniques to do. Hi Marion. Another bleak day. Yeah, good for crafting, absolutely. So Marion's just going to keep warm. Glenda's going to do some more crafting. Awesome. The pocket's big enough for a gift card. Absolutely, yes. You could add a gift card inside the pocket, which is a great idea. So I've just stamped in my Versamark ink. Let's bring in the gold embossing. Now the embossing powders now come in two lots. You can get the metallics and you can get the basics. So that's good. And because the gorgeous grape is a lot darker, we're probably not going to see it as well as when it was on the balmy blue, but it'll be fine. I'm going to bring my heat tool and just melt that powder. It's been a bit of a cold winter this year. We've had a couple of really mild winters here in Victoria the last couple of years, so I think we're definitely due for a cold one. Although we need a little bit of rain now. It's been a little while since we've had some decent rain. So this melts super fast. You don't have to wait too long. That's so cute. I noticed in the video it's probably not showing up so well, but in real life it actually looks not too bad. All right. Okie dokie. Let's move on, and yeah, I do have my hole punch, so that's good. So we've got a few colours that we're going to use to colour her in. I've got soft suede, basic black, Highland Heather, Daffodil Delight and Petal Pink. So we can colour her little face in with the Petal Pink. And I'm actually going to use the light. Stampin' Up also have flesh tone stamping blends, so you could use those as well. Although witches don't go out in the sun too often, so I really wanted to do a very light face. So cute. And I'm going to do Daffodil Delight for her hair. And also the broom. So I'm just doing basic colouring here, nothing too fancy. And the buckle, we better do the buckle. Okay. With the soft suede, I just want to come in and add a little bit of brown to the broom. Straw brooms have a yellow colour, but they also have a bit of brown in there, which looks good. Alright, let's go on with all the blacks, and I'm actually going to try the dark and see how I like that. So this is the basic black stamping blend. Using the dark for underneath her brim of her hat. Let's bring in the light. I'm just going to shade those in. Now with her band, I think I might do that, and I've just added a little bit of black there. We might colour that in with the Highland Heather. I think the band's supposed to be a different colour. We're going to try that anyway, see what it looks like. And we'll also do her cape in the black. I'm excited to start doing the Halloween projects. I know we don't really do too much here in Australia, but what's really exciting is I'm actually going to be in America for Halloween this year. We're actually going over for 3 weeks. My husband, my best friend Ingrid and her husband, and that's going to be so much fun. It's her first time over in America. Her husband's been over before many years ago, but she loves Halloween. She does her whole house up with the Halloween theme, and yeah, so we're going to be over there for that, which is going to be so much fun. I don't think I've ever lived anywhere where they do anything for Halloween, really, so I've never done trick-or-treating or anything like that, so it's going to be awesome. So this is the Highland Heather. I've gone with the dark. Oh, I think this looks so much better than the watercolouring, and I like the purple rather than the blue. I don't know why I chose blue for the background. No idea. Usually the colours for Halloween are, you know, your oranges, your purples and your greens. So, and let's do her band of her hat. That is so cute. I really like that look. I think that is so much nicer than the blue, balmy blue. All right. So I'm going to grab my scissors now and do a quick fussy cut. All my scissors were hiding. Hi Judith, how are you? Just enough rain here to get the dog's feet wet. We actually had, I'm not sure whether we had much rain last night. I didn't really hear it, and I've missed a bit. So let me grab the blend again. The grass was a little bit wet for the dogs as well this morning, so my dogs do not like going out on the grass and getting their feet wet. So I don't know whether all dogs are the same, but Riley's not too bad. Our German Shepherd's not too bad. But Pippi, she doesn't like it. And our other dog that we used to have, she refused to go out when the ground was wet. She wouldn't go out. Whereas Riley will go out and lie in it. She has such a thick coat being a German Shepherd that I don't know if she really even feels getting wet. Oh, Marion, you're on it. Thank you. I caught it before I saw your comment. So Marion's dog Sue only goes on the gravel. See, all dogs have their funny quirks, don't they? So I'm just going to try and do a fairly quick fussy cut. You'll probably take a little bit more time and effort when you're doing yours if you're going to create this card, but I'll try not to take too long for you, so you're not sort of taking too much time out of your day. Has anyone started their Christmas crafting yet? I think I'm going to focus on Halloween a little bit first, and I am super excited. I love Christmas crafting. I think it is the best. I really enjoy Halloween, even though, like I said, I don't do anything for Halloween. I just love creating little boxes and treat ideas. So for me, Halloween's just another one of those reasons to be able to do that. But maybe I'll have to take what I make over to America with me and use it. So cute. She is a gorgeous little witch. Cute witch, not a bad witch. All right, so let's start popping our card together. I'm going to adhere my DSP straight down to my card front, and this actually measures exactly the same as the card front, so makes it easy. There's no border around. So lining that up perfectly. I love this paper. It is absolutely perfect for Halloween, but also Christmas. I think this would make a really nice Christmas card as well. With our tag, I'm going to bring in some tear and tape and add tear and tape down those tabs. And there's going to be a little bit of an overhang, which is really easy with the tear and tape. So you want to put your tear and tape as close to that score line there as you can. Bit of hair there. When you take off your backing tape, any leftover hang, all we're going to do is just place it back over itself. And that way you're not making a mess anywhere there. Glenda says, wash your mouth out. It is too early for Christmas. No, I think what I've found is if I don't get in and get it done early, it's too late. You can't leave it till, you know, well, even October I find I'm starting to leave it too late because everything's just so busy. So if you leave it too late, you miss out. And because it's winter here, you know, you want to be sitting in and crafting, whereas when it starts getting warmer, most people want to be outside, not inside crafting. So I'm just pushing the tabs down that have got the tear and tape on it and securing the ends. And there we have it, our little pocket. Really cute. Now, one thing, if you are creating this card, when you stamp your sentiment, just stamp it down a little bit. I probably haven't stamped it down enough because we're going to put a hole in the top here. So I've actually stamped it in my sentiment, but it'll be fine. And we're going to use some of our gold twine that's part of that Simply Elegant twine. my desk here somewhere. I loved it. This is in our annual catalogue again. I really like metallics for Christmas time and all year round, and twine is always really good to use. So just going to create a little bit of a loop here. And I'm going to use this as to pull it up from the pocket. So just leaving it like that. With our front of our pocket, we're going to create a little bow, and I'm just going to grab another length here. So one will be a bow, one is sort of like a tassel that you're going to pull up your tag. Okay. Just going to tie a knot here, just like that, and a nice little bow. And depending on how you go, you might have to double knot your bow. Depends on how tight you can do. Ooh, a little bit out of focus there, sorry there. So a cute little bow. That means that this will go straight down and in, and you'll know to pull up with this one. Okay. So I'm going to add some tear and tape to the back of this. With the gold foil, it can be a little bit tricky to use adhesives because it's so slippery and shiny. Highly recommend using tear and tape over liquid glue. It will just give it a better hold onto your card base. And because you're sort of pulling up the tag out of the pocket, you want it to make sure that it's really quite well glued down. Hi Rachel, how are you? Oh, you're cooking breakfast. Yum. Okay, bacon, eggs and tomato. I hope you've got some avo there. I love avo with bacon and eggs in the morning. Oh, you're cooking all day. Making me hungry. All right, so I'm just going to attach this down onto the card. Like that. And we'll chop down this a little bit in a minute because it's a little bit longer than our card. I'm also going to glue our circle down with a little bit of tear and tape again. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Yeah, I like the gold too. I usually like all my Christmas cards in silver. So I've got a little bit of, a lot more of the gold in twine and foil, but oh my goodness. Okay, everyone, purple is the way to go. Maybe I should do a green one as well, a gorgeous parakeet party, or what's the new one, granny apple green. That would look really good as well. I'm just looking for some dimensionals. I seem to only have mini ones. Oh no, here we go. Little dregs of the dimensionals. I'm just going to pop down on the witch. And we can stick her down onto the pocket. So you could make different pockets for different cards. This would work really well with all the extra dies that come in that die set to do a birthday card and stick a gift card in there. That would look really good. Yes. Okay, the vibrancy of the stamping blends, highly recommend, everyone. It's so pretty. So let's chop that down a little bit which is really good. You're not playing with your bow to be able to bring your tag in and out, so that's always good. And I thought what we might do, because we've got nothing inside, let's stamp inside as well. So I'm going to grab the Gorgeous Grape ink. If I can find it. Almost looks like a blue in my shelf. Alright, so I'm going to stamp that same sentiment, so the best witches. I'm going to stamp that in the middle. And I actually might grab Granny Apple Green and do the frog, because that'd be cute, wouldn't it? Granny Apple Green. Yes, Judy. Orange, definitely pumpkin pie. And I love the three colours together. Pumpkin pie, Granny Apple Green, and Gorgeous Grape together. How cute is that? Alrighty. Well, you're still talking about food, guys. You're making me hungry. Alright, so isn't that a gorgeous card? Really simple, really easy. Lots of metallics, lots of shine and shimmer. Okay, so I hope that you'll join in this week's challenge. It is metallic, so you can do any card, any theme, any metallic you would like to choose. There's lots to choose from with Stampin' Up, or if you don't have any Stampin' Up things, whatever you have in your craft room, use what you have, because that's always good to use what you have. If you're in need of any of the supplies that I've used today, or any other cards that I've used, you can purchase them in my online store. This is the host code for this month. For this month, I actually have a handmade card that I'm sending out to everyone. I do have it here, so let me show you. It's the one that I made last Thursday, so lovely card, I love it. You'll also receive 2 bundle tutorials this month, so my Simple Sweet Stampers bundle tutorial as well as my Customer Appreciation bundle, so lots of inspiration there for you. Thank you everyone, I'm glad that you've really enjoyed today's card. Alright, so I'll be back on Thursday at 5 if you want to come back and join me for a little bit more creating, but please join in with this challenge. If you do, all you need to do is just come over to my Facebook page and you'll see that the challenge pinned to the top of my page. Pop your photo in the comments section. So easy, easy, easy. And make sure you go over and check out what everyone else creates as well. Thank you everyone for the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. I would really appreciate that as well. Alright everyone, have a great Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Okay, bye bye.